video, I'm going to present to you the basic rules in writing a reference list following the APA 7th edition style.
Every cited source from your module, with the exception of personal communications, should appear in your references page, which comes at the end of the paper. The references page must conform to the following rules. Begin on a separate page at the end of your book, using the same format as your text. Entries in your list of references should be alphabetized by the author's last names. Use the title if a work doesn't have an author. Center and bold the word references at the top of the page. Double space all references, even within individual references. Use a hanging indent of 0.5 inches for each reference. This means the first line of each entry will be flushed against the left margin, and subsequent lines are indented 0.5 inches. Here are some important things to remember about your references list. No source should appear in your references list that is not cited in your paper with in-text citations. Your sources should be listed in alphabetical order by the first word of each entry. Each source type has its own structure, so a book has a certain structure, as does a journal article, a magazine article, etc. You should not try to memorize the structures. You simply have to look up the formatting each time you begin putting together your references. You can use a reference generator, but you have to be careful to always double check, as the generators often make mistakes. You have to pay close attention to the capitalization rules in your references, as APA does not follow what you might perceive as standard capitalization for some titles. For example, in article titles, you should capitalize only the first word, any proper nouns, and the first letter of the subtitle, which is found after the colon. APA refers to this capitalization style as sentence case capitalization. When you begin your references page, you will notice that it is simply another page in your document, so you should have the page number at the top right. You should center the word references at the top of the page and then begin the entries. The word references should be in bold font. Keep the line spacing at double spaced. In this short video, we cannot address all the many types of sources you might encounter, but this short list of references contains a YouTube video, an article from an online newspaper, a website, and a journal article. A nice thing about following APA formatting carefully is that your readers can tell by simply looking at your references list what kinds of sources you used because of the structure and order of information. This can help your readers note your diverse and credible sources even at a glance. Remember, it is important to keep a good APA resource handy as you create your references list. In our Google Classroom, I will provide you with an easy guide for you to look at when you develop your own references page, which is our final task.
That's all for now, teachers, and see you in my next video.